So, you think you've got what it takes?
Respawn Entertainment, the team behind the ill-fated Titanfall series, is back with a free-to-play Battle Royale game that supposedly takes place in the Titanfall universe. The game was released on the same day it was announced, and not in early access. Apex Legends is a finished product that hopes to compete with Fortnite, PUBG, and Call of Duty Blackout in a genre that many gamers feel is already overcrowded. Is Apex Legends worth dropping into? Let's find out right here in our MojoPlays review.
Hi friend, I'm Pathfinder. I'm excited to fight you in the ring.
I want to get something out of the way first. This is not a Titanfall game. Respawn and EA are being open about this fact by not putting the word Titanfall in the game's title. But even saying it takes place in the Titanfall universe is a bit of a disservice. There are no Titans. The game plays out in the typical by-the-numbers Battle Royale fashion, but scaled down to 60 players per match. While there are lots, and I mean lots, of slight changes like class-based combat, to the way players drop in and even the way the game handles revival, you can still expect a standard Battle Royale experience, but in a tight, streamlined package. For those of you who've been avoiding Battle Royale games since Fortnite became just a bit too popular, the gameplay goes as follows. Players drop into a huge map, in this case in squads of 3, and immediately scramble for loot consisting of weapons, armor, upgrades, and health supplies. A circle is drawn on the map and then quickly closes in, killing any players trapped outside it. As the play area gets smaller and smaller, players are forced to fight until the winning team is the only one left standing. The biggest thing that sets Apex Legends apart from other Battle Royale games, it's the speed, which is also the only thing, besides a few visuals, that justify calling it a Titanfall game. Players run quickly and navigate the map with incredible ease thanks to wall scrambling, zip lines, and certain abilities such as the grappling hook. Titanfall's signature wall running and double jumping are absent, and I could see how that could upset a lot of people. As a fan of the original 2 games, there are literally dozens of us, damn it, parkouring around levels is something I personally miss a lot more than the Titans themselves. Sliding is still around, however, and it is an absolute blast. My favorite thing about the map is its verticality, which lends itself really well to just sledless tobogganing. Most of the time, it's not particularly tactical, but it does make fighting on slopes my favorite kind of battle.
Who's ready to fly on a zipline? I am!
Because of this fast pace, the collapsing circle is a very minor concern. You won't spend much time, if any, worrying about the play zone. And because the map is relatively small compared to something like PUBG, you're going to be fighting a lot. As I said earlier, there are no big changes to the Battle Royale formula, but Apex Legends offers up a significant amount of really smart tweaks to just about everything. Classes are the most obvious. At the start of each round, players choose a character, and each character has different short cooldown active abilities, passives, and a long cooldown ultimate. Classes don't affect the game that much, as each one still spawns with no gear and uses all the same weapons, ammo, and equipment as everyone else. Personally, I really enjoy the addition of classes, and they add a lot of variety to each play session. If I had 1 or 2 frustrating games with one class, I would change to another class and enjoy how its perks encouraged me to play a little differently. Although, some characters are straight up more fun to play than others. Lifeline. I'm talking about the medic Lifeline. She doesn't get anything fun, like, at all. Teamwork is more encouraged in this game than any other Battle Royale I've played so far. Not only do a lot of the character's skills benefit a team of players, but a lot has been done here to encourage players to work together. When you drop in, a player in the squad is randomly selected to be the drop leader. They choose when to exit the dropship, and everyone automatically jumps out with them.
Let's land here. Here we go. It's a long drop. Fun.
Furthermore, that player also controls the team's descent, and everyone, unless you specifically choose to opt out, lands together in formation. While this definitely isn't a system that would make sense in a game with a bigger map, it works really well here. And again, you can still go off alone. The pinging mechanics, however, is something I want to see every other Battle Royale game steal.
Let's explore this way.
You can quickly and easily ping locations, targets, weapons, armor, pretty much any piece of information you would want to give your team, you can do so quickly and easily.
Someone's been here.
Overall, Apex Legends handles audio cues really well. When you're under attack or finish off a squad, your characters will automatically bark useful information.
Grenade, watch out. Taking damage, friends.
All this not only makes teamwork easier, but also makes the experience for new Battle Royale players a lot less intimidating, without dumbing down any of the core mechanics. I'm talking about Battle Royale mechanics, not Titanfall mechanics. I'm still salty about losing my wall running. Another clever mechanic that worked really well were the respawn beacons. In other Battle Royale games, if a knocked teammate was killed, they were out of the game for good. Meaning if you dropped into the hot heat and someone died, they would have to wait out the rest of the match or just quit the match entirely. But in Apex Legends, a killed teammate drops a tag on their corpse, along with a generous timer. If friendly players can retrieve the tag before the time runs out, they can take it to a respawn beacon and that dead player can rejoin the match. Not only is it a welcome way to keep people in the game and further bolster teamwork, but it makes for some really fun situations where you get to run into the middle of a fight, scoop up a teammate's tag, and run out again, feeling like a fucking hero. Because the game is free to play and published by EA, the monetization is definitely a concern. EA was, justifiably, dragged through the mud for Battlefront 2's pay-to-win loot boxes, but it looks like they may have learned their lesson. Apex takes an approach almost identical to the loot boxes found in Blizzard's Overwatch. And I don't just mean aesthetically. You get loot boxes, in this case Apex packs, through standard gameplay for free, or by purchasing them, and those loot boxes only contain non-gameplay modifying aesthetic items. You start the game with 6 characters unlocked, and at the time of writing, there are 2 more characters that can be unlocked, either with an in-game currency or premium coins. Overall, I was really impressed with Respawn's foray into Battle Royale. It's not Titanfall 3, and that is upsetting, but for a free-to-play multiplayer game, Apex Legends is probably the tightest and most fluid Battle Royale on the field today. It doesn't make huge changes to the formula, but the little things like mobile loot platforms, the ping system, and respawn beacons means Apex Legends does stand on its own, and proves that even with a huge title like Fortnite hogging the spotlight, the Battle Royale scene always has room for innovation. Isn't that right, Marvin?
See you in the ring. Woohoo!
Check out these other great clips from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.